Hello, everybody. We are back with the live videos. How's everybody doing? If you're catching this in the replay, skip ahead 5 minutes, and we'll get right into the chip. For the meantime, I'm going to finish setting up here, and anybody who's in the chat, if you are here, say hi, and we'll interact in the chat. It has been a while since we have had a live session, so I'm bringing it back for the fall. I figured with the summer, everybody had a lot of other stuff to do, just like I did. And, you guys are seeing slowly the fruits of all the different trips that we took. I have some content coming to the channel. And, we'll talk a little bit more about that during the stream. If this chip doesn't take me down completely. So I see we do have a couple people in the live chat so far. It's going to be a bummer if people decide they want to come in late on this one, because if there's any stream that we've done that's going to escalate quickly, it's going to be this one. So you close Twitter. So looks like we had a message from my cousin Ricky. Any prep to coat the stomach before the challenge? Not necessarily. I mean, we had dinner, and I had kind of a fatty dinner, but for me, it's all about getting this type of spicy stuff down while you have some kind of a treat. And I will talk about what we got tonight, because it is the closest thing we've gotten so far to a sponsor on the live stream. So that's pretty exciting as well. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So far, I'm not seeing any messages in the live chat, which is okay, because I know you guys are here to see this ridiculousness, and that's what it's going to be, is ridiculousness. So I can understand. Like I said, there's nowhere to hide here, guys. So. All right, we got people coming in now. If you're coming in, hit a like on the video. That's going to help this get out to more people. We want to get this thing watched by as many people as possible. I think record in the stream, we've had like 20 or 25. We want to break that tonight. So tell a friend. You got 2 minutes to tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know? Now. All right. Where are we looking at here? Just under 2 minutes away from getting into this chip. Just under 2 minutes away. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you so much for joining. You guys are, we're in for a real treat tonight. And the cool thing about this is going to be is, as I do these, weekly, it's going to kind of evolve into different segments. And tonight I have the chip, which is the main content. And then for anybody else who wants to hang out, I'm opening up. I have dozens of Masters of the Universe Origins figures that need to be opened. So we're going to start cracking into those, because I got more on the way. And yeah, so and we will talk about content, because I have been turning the crank on the content here, and I need to talk to you guys about what's going on with my YouTube videos lately, because it is hitting a critical level. Remember, tell a friend to tell a friend. 30 seconds, we're getting into this chip. 30 seconds. Oh, man, everybody's coming in now. Wow, how many we got in so far? I think we got like 5 or 6 people already. Jeez. Whew. Excuse me. Good evening, everybody. Tonight is the 2021 Paqui One Chip Challenge, and we are going to get right into it today. I got my gloves. This is not something that you want to handle with your bare hands because you will suffer the wrath. And if you're in the live chat, say hello. I am going to shout out anybody. Super chats are going to get prioritized, but here it is, guys, the Paqui One Chip Challenge. So we're gonna open right up. And just like I did last year, I did this last year. It's linked down below if you want to watch that after the stream. I would recommend it. No videos have done what I did in that video as far as getting right into it. So the first thing right on top, you got the chip. It says Paqui One Chip Challenge 2021. I'm not going to harp too much on that for a second. I'm going to look at the rules first, and we'll talk about how we're going to do this. So we got our little sign I destroyed. We're not going to hold that up quite yet. But it says, how long can you last? Powerless, 5 minutes. Supercharged, 30 minutes. Powerful, 10 minutes. Invincible, 1 hour. I don't know. If we can last the 5 minutes, I'll tell you the story after we get into this. So here we go. One chip. It is literally one chip. Now, my cousin Ricky was in the chat earlier and asked what prep I did. And there was no prep here. I'm a little nervous, and I'll tell you why. I saw Sean Evans, who is the host of Hot Ones, do this challenge yesterday with Sasha Banks, and he struggled, which I thought that was interesting. Now, I'm taking out the chip. My chip is broken. So you can see here is the one chip. Take a deep breath, and we're going to do it. Can you hear that crunch? Ricky, I think the chip is hotter than last time. All right, timer. Right now, the time is 7:20 on my live thing. Whew. Right away. Man. And we do have somewhat of a sponsor tonight. Hiccups already started. Tonight we have a pint of ice cream from Snowman. We're going to get that on deck. Whew, man. Deep breath. The tears are coming. Build. 1 minute down. 1 minute down. So this chip is Scorpion Pepper and Carolina Reaper. Got the saliva going. Ooh. Hot. That's hot. We're going to make it. It does build. Tears are coming down. If you're in the live chat, say hello. Super chats are going to get prioritized here. It is a big one. Whew. We are down basically 2 minutes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're doing it. We're going. Van Dominic, he can't even believe it. Oh, boy. Just drink milk. We're going to see how long we can get. Right now, we're at the 2.5 minute. It is still building. Two and a half minutes down. Whew. Brother. I put a poll up Would you do this? Let's do it here. Would you do this? My ears hurt. Whew. Vote on the poll. We got Ricky cheering us on. 3 minutes are down. Whew. My ears are I got inflammation going on here. Oh man. Don't want to throw in a towel on this. I gotta make it just longer than Sean Evans. I figure if Sean Evans has trouble, man, it's got to be hard. 3.5 minutes are down. I just got to make it to 5 minutes, and I'm good. So, ice cream provided by Snowman, John Murphy. He gifted me this ice cream specifically to cool this down, and that's what we're going to dig into. These spicy challenges, you need something creamy like that. 4 minutes are down. 4 minutes are down. This guy lived with me until he was 25. This is the worst thing you see me do. We are grinding here, guys. We are doing this for YouTube. We are going to grow this channel. Oh. We are almost at 5.5 minutes. My ears are ringing a little bit. My God. The one thing that's a disadvantage on this is last year there was some Sichuan pepper, which numbed everything. And I tapped out early on last time. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh. 10 seconds. Let's count it down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm sure this is going to suck. Oh. That feels so good. All right. So I did not destroy. However, we have these different levels. And I made it to 5 minutes, which is powerless. All right. So I'm powerless. It's still actually building, though. So hang out. We're not done here. So I started to mention this ice cream comes from a local ice cream stand in Lansingburg, Troy, New York, called Snowman. The owner is a super nice guy. We went last night. I told him I needed this for the challenge. Oh God. Oh my God. And he just said, you know what? Give me a good shout out. So this is basically the sponsor, Snowman. Snowman is the sponsor of the Paqui One Chip Challenge. By no means is this going away right now. No means at all. About to screw it up with a little water. Now here's the deal. This is coffee Oreo ice cream. So if the spicy isn't going to keep me up all night, the coffee in here is going to. I see we got about a dozen people in the live chat. Say hello if you're here. Your support is greatly appreciated. Okay. So what do we got going on here? This is, my mouth is on fire. It tastes like battery acid, or I imagine what battery acid tastes like. I have pressure like in my jowls, if that makes sense. Not good. What do we have to look forward to content-wise? Chicken sandwiches. We are going on a roll to get chicken sandwiches. We're throwing in some fast food reviews, local food reviews. We got some travel food reviews. I've been posting them like crazy, guys. You guys, if you've watched them, thank you. If you haven't, you got to catch up. I've been doing like 2 to 3 dining posts a week. And we're going to get back to the recipes this fall. I'm doing my best to try to keep the energy up here, guys. But this is really beating me down. Oh, man. Now, this is a towel that hasn't touched the pepper, so I'm okay wiping myself with it. I've eaten about a quarter cup of that ice cream, and the heat has not stopped, okay? My mouth is still on fire. Again, if you want to support future streams, doing some fun stuff, maybe not always spicy, please hit the super chat, super sticker. It helps out. All the money goes right back into the channel. Buy some merch at the support links. Let's read a little bit about this chip. Carolina Reaper and Scorpion Pepper. Now, I couldn't believe yesterday when I saw that video that Hot Ones posted, First We Feast. I was talking with Cassie about this earlier. Sean Evans, like, you would think that he has like the best tolerance in the world. She thinks he's conditioned to like what they make him eat there. That might be true. So this might be a little bit outside of that. My Lord, how do they make these chips like this? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's fun for now. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be fun later. It's going to suck later. But I'm going to excuse myself for a second. It's a good time to tell you about next week's live, what we have planned for next week. There have been local pizza reviews on Barstool Sports YouTube channel. I have a lot to say about those, and next week we're going to get into it. I've gotten a lot of messages from people asking me about some of the ratings. I have a lot to say. If you're here in the live chat, say hello. Be respectful also, because we have moderators in the live chat and they will kick you out. All right, action figures. So I have a bunch of He-Man and Masters of the Universe action figures, and I've opened He-Man and Skeletor, but I literally have piles of these things. Whew. So we're going to open a couple. This is going to be a weekly thing. 1 or 2 figures a week to kind of catch us up. The heat has not stopped. So if you think that like this is getting easier, it's not. It's getting harder. Imagine eating the hottest thing in the world and having to talk to a dozen people. And you don't know who's here. So, you know, you're trying to put on a good show. So first figure we have is Eva Lynn. And let's see, I was reluctant at the beginning to buy her in the first place because, oh man, she for the value is not. She doesn't seem like you're getting the best value because she's a lot smaller than the male characters, just because of the nature of her form factor. Sorry, I have to take a sip. Unreal. So we got her on her card back, or off her card back. They have made these like amazingly theft proof, which I appreciate. There she is in all of her Motu glory. So she came with a weapon. They really, even toys for kids. So on a personal note, Noah actually started kindergarten today, which is another big milestone for us, obviously. And I even noticed, like, toys for kids, they make them so hard to take the stuff out. This is the first breath that I've taken where I actually feel like it's gotten a little bit better. I'm feeling a little burning around my eyes, and I don't think it's because I don't think it's because I actually touched my eyes with anything. I think it's because of my tears. So that sucks. Trying to open up her little staff here. Oh man. Yeah, I can tolerate this spicy stuff, but like more and more the older I get, I don't do good with spice. I'm gonna get back to that quote in a minute. So here we are, Evelyn with her staff. Let's read a little bit about her on the package. Oh, guys, this is crazy. Evelyn wields frightening magic, making her both Skeletor's greatest ally and his worst enemy. Evil warrior goddess. Pretty cool. Comes with a mini comic, but I think all these mini comics are the same that came with this wave. So that's kind of a bummer. But there she is. And apparently, I'm using a Logitech webcam for this. Apparently, I can hook up my real camera. I got to work on that. So we might have some improvements to the live stream coming up. And we are still kind of building this heat. I have to take a little more ice cream to get it down. It's still hot. The issue that I'm having right now, there's like it almost feels like you're driving up a mountain and you get that, like, your ears are like half popped. All from what's going on here with these peppers. Yeah, the whatever pepper it is. And I got in the heat of the moment there. The pepper itself, it was still the chip itself was very it was crispy, but I think that this like powder that they put on it had some liquid to it, and it's made it a little soggy because even the outside of the chip was a little bit, it was almost like there was hot sauce around the chip, like a really dry hot sauce, but still a little bit of liquid to it. So it was not the most palatable chip, and even the spice wasn't that great. And again, this ice cream was given to me courtesy of Snowman Ice Cream. It was completely 100% free. He heard I was doing this, and it basically told me that it was on the house. So John Murphy, thank you. You have made this evening easier for us. And is, again, the closest thing we've had to a sponsor here. So who knows, in the future, maybe we'll have some other sponsored stuff. Again, another mini comic. Now we're opening up Beastman. Don't get it twisted. This is still spicy. Like I'm doing my best here to manage this, but I am It's spicy. All right, so we got Beastman here. He's on his little package. Pretty cool. He's one of the cool ones. He has like an armor. If you're in the live chat and you have the ability to say hi, I'd love to speak with you. Super chats will get prioritized. I'm going to get his little weapon pack here. So here we are, Beastman. Pretty cool. I remember him from back in the day. I think I might have had Beastman. I didn't have Evelyn. In Brooklyn, it was hard to get a lot of these. Like, my dad would always get them for me when he saw them. Pat, we want Mossman. I don't think they've released Mossman yet. So I hope they do. Let me pull that up on the screen. Because I want Mossman too. I just pre-ordered a set that has... I forgot who it had. Jitsu, who I don't even remember that character. Buzz Off, the Sorceress, and there was one other person. There's usually 4 per. These are some pretty cool accessories that he has. So he has his whip, which is pretty neat. And then he has, I'll put these on later, these little like elbow pads that go around here that make him look kind of cool. So that is Beastman. So we got, tonight we have opened Beastman and Evelyn. And what I'll do is I'll do like an Instagram pic, maybe like every weekend. Every weekend we'll do like a progress pic of my display, and we can track the completion of the set. I'm determined to get all of the Masters of the Universe Origins figures. So that's kind of the goal here. Finally, I feel like I'm not shaking. So now I ate the chip. What time is it? 22 minutes ago now. And now like my life is getting back to normal here. I'm still gonna grab another little swig of water. I almost feel like, and I think both times, I think last year I buckled almost immediately with the ice cream. When I did the Paqui 1-chip challenge. I feel like if you can make it that 5 minutes, like I probably could have fought through it a little longer. And I think I might have been in the same scenario I am now. And this isn't a whole ploy to get you guys to watch me eat ice cream. I feel like with the way YouTube recommends my videos, I don't need to do this whole thing to do that. But that's pretty cool. We opened our figures. What do I have in the works? Last weekend, I filmed the craziest dining review that I have ever filmed. I have been editing it for the last 4 days. It is, I don't even know what to keep in and what to cut out. It's ridiculous, but I don't think that one's going to be ready until next week. This weekend, we have a Pennsylvania dining review, a place that we went to called Drury's Beer Garden. It's the place that if you follow me on Instagram, the drink I ordered is served with an edible $100 bill. And again, if you haven't hit like on the video, make sure you do so. That's going to help this video get out to more people. It's really important because we got to get this. We're not done here. We got a little more left to go here. So there's that Drury Beer Garden coming tomorrow night. Make sure you're around to watch that. Super important. The first 24 hours of a video is critical. If the people who subscribe aren't watching it, it won't push it out to other people. So make sure you're checking out those videos. Tomorrow night, I'm going to post the Drury Beer Garden. I have a chicken sandwich review from a local place here for Monday, which is Labor Day. So I might post that around lunchtime. And then next Friday, we are going to talk about next Friday. Let me slow down a second because this heat's getting to me. Next Thursday night, we're going to meet here, same time, maybe a few minutes later. We shall see on that. Barstool Sports has been in Saratoga for the track season, which just ended last week. Or wait, does it end? It ends this week. He reviewed a whole bunch of pizza restaurants, and I got a lot of opinions. People have messaged me about his reviews, kind of asking me questions of whether I agree or not. And I want to address a lot of that publicly because, I mean, I'm in the area doing food, covering food. So there's really no reason why I shouldn't talk about it. It's going to be less than timely, but we can talk about pizza anytime. So that's next Thursday. And the next Friday, it's going to be the review. It's the most controversial review that you're going to see on my channel to date. Okay. And I don't know if you can hear my voice is like, my voice doesn't sound right to me. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So that review is coming. And I still have 4 Pennsylvania dining reviews I got to record or I got to edit. I have 3 Outer Banks videos I still got to finish. So this weekend's going to be busy catching up on editing and stuff. And I got more spicy challenges on the way. I'm going to take a little time off from spicy, but there is a Blue Diamond Almond spicy challenge that I got my hands on that I'm going to work on. I don't think I'm doing that one live. This was fun and everything, but like to keep the stream going and to eat that chip and suffer like that, the around my eyes, it's burning like crazy. I don't know if I'm going to do that live. Editing might also make it a little funner too, but we're also going to turn what we have here into some shorts. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming for the channel. Some last minute cleaning up the live chat here. Got cousin Pat started watching the new series. He's talking about the Masters of the Universe. Not as good as the original. You know, Pat, I got some opinions on that too. I thought I didn't think it was great. You know, Kevin Smith, I'm a fan of his movies. From that perspective, I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was cool that the first episode was incredible. I think how they set it up was great. I just think that it kind of went off in a different direction and they went on their journey, the hero's journey, and for Tila and all that. I could see why people are upset about it because they were promised that it was going to be a continuation of, you know, what we grew up with as kids. So yeah, I didn't love it, but there's a second Masters of the Universe Netflix show coming that is more for kids. It's a little bit more of the anime style. So that's coming too. I don't know. You know, I think as adults, my expectations for stuff like that are kind of low at this point. So, you know, if I want to watch the original, I'm just going to watch the original, you know. A lot of those episodes, the original, are kind of hard to watch now, even for me. You know, and I love my 80s nostalgia crap. I posted this weekend I was watching John Travolta Staying Alive, you know, so I'm not going to shy away from that stuff. But you know, I think about it more from the kids' perspective. Even wrestling is not for us anymore, man. Like, you know, I can't get excited about it like I used to. But you know, you think about it from the kids' perspective, and you know, maybe it's the right thing. Maybe you know, we could always do better. But I wasn't completely into this He-Man show either. Not that I hated it; it just wasn't exactly what I wanted. But these living through the figures again is kind of a lot of fun. I do enjoy this because, you know, I never had a Beastman and now I do. So and it'll be cool to unpack that with Noah, and you know, we'll play with these toys together. It's what we always do. So let's talk about this Paqui One Chip Challenge. We'll wrap this up. I'll let you guys go. We're gonna keep this time through the fall. I think that it's really gonna help us out. We're gonna build a community. We're gonna get this stream up over 25 people over the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna need your help with that, and I can count on you. And I know it. This chip is way hotter than the 2020 version, like by a lot. Like I can't even believe how much hotter it is. the spice is still kind of around the top of my mouth. It's dried out my mouth like a lot, and I've had a half a pint of ice cream and half of my water bottle, and I'm still trying to figure out my life here. I thought, so I actually found that in my supermarket. So I figured these things are just sitting in the supermarket. There's no way it's going to be as hot as it was last year. But stupid me, I really should have thought about the fact that every year they're going to one up themselves. So they definitely did. This chip, this 2021 Paqui one chip challenge with Carolina Reaper and Scorpion Pepper is way hotter than the 2020 version. Like, it's not even in the same ballpark. So with that, I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. You guys have an awesome night, and we will see you next week. Make sure you catch up on the videos on the channel. Thanks a lot. Subscribe if you like food. Don't forget to hit a like on the video.